Good morning, students. Today we are going for the chapter 11 India Human Resources. Nature has gifted our country with a large variety of resources such as land, water, soil, forest, minerals. These are called the natural resources, and these resources provide us with many types of raw materials, and most of these cannot be used directly. You know that human beings, through their knowledge and skills, they can be use the resources. They can convert this raw material into a large variety of valuable and useful goods of daily uses. For an example, like iron, they are using the iron making the cars and automobiles. Thus, all those humans being who have the abilities and skill to produce goods are called human resources. Human resources, it means that the person who have the knowledge and skill, they convert the raw materials into a valuable and useful goods. The human beings are an important resource of a country. In ancient days, more people meant more production. Distribution of population in India. The distribution of population in India is greatly influenced by the physical factors such as relief features, climate, natural vegetation, soils, and socio-economic factors. India, a thickly populated country, it is the second largest country in the world in reference of the population. Now, such a religion, customs, education, standard of living, it also includes political factor such as government policies toward the population. The human resources or population, like the natural resource, are not even distributed in India. It means like the natural resources are not evenly distributed in India. A total population of India more than 130 crores, which is about 17% of the world's total population. And India is the second most populous country in the world after the China. In reference, you have to be seen about the physical distribution of or physiography of India. Large number of the population live in the fertile regions, like here Indo-Gangetic Plains area, West Bengal, Kerala. Here maximum of the populations are live there because of the fertile soils are there, good topography is there. Geographical distribution. In India, the first census was held in 1822, but the first complete census was conducted in 1881. A careful study of the total population of India reveals that about half of the population live in Uttar Pradesh, Maharashtra, Bihar, West Bengal, Andhra Pradesh. For an example, like in Rajasthan, this is the deserted region. About 10% of the total area of India has only about 5% of the total population live there. Now, population is also dependable on the area and the topography. They found the water availability, factories, important trade centers, then there is more and more population. Population is dependable on the geographical features. It means geographical distribution of population in India through the density of population. In India, according to the census 2011, 382 persons per square kilometer. You have to be seen India and overpopulated towns area. In these pictures you have to be seen. These are the pictures which are taken from the places where the fertile and topsoils are there or more and more industries are there. And it is the picture of the towns area where the overpopulated areas. The density of population in India is very high and it is increasing a fast rate during 2001 to 11. Here, the region having up to 100 persons per square kilometer have extremely low density of population. But where 101 to 250 persons per square kilometer have low density of population, such as states are Meghalaya, Nagaland, Manipur, Tripura and Himachal. Thirdly, the area where the 251 to 500 person per square kilometer, these are like Gujarat, Maharashtra, Goa, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Punjab, Haryana and Jharkhand and some part of the Assams. Now, high density of population 501 to 1000 per person square kilometer. High density population. First one is Uttar Pradesh. Second Bihar, West Bengal, Kerala. These have flat plains, fertile soils, enough rainfall and there are many industrial centers. That's why there is 501 to 1000 persons per square kilometer. In rural area, the regions more than thousands persons per square kilometer. A very high density of population. Rural urban distribution. Now here, rural urban distribution, it means that the population still live in the rural area. Example, villages. The occupation density of population and levels of social economic growth are not the same between the rural and the urban area, because in rural area people are directly dependable on the agriculture or primary sector, but in the towns area people are dependable on the secondary sector and the service sector, where large number of the industries are there and they get the more and more jobs and services. Now sex ratio. The ratio between the female and the male population is called the sex ratio, and number of the females per 1000 males. According to the census of 2011, the sex ratio was 943 females per 1000 males, and the sex ratio in India has always been unfavorable to females. The sex ratio is not adverse everywhere and among all the section of population. It is better in the rural area among the state Kerala. In India, more males are born than females. More females die at infancy as well as in the reproductive age group of 16 to 50 years. During the 2001 to 11, the average annual growth rate about 2.134%. The death rate has gone down due to the better medical facilities in India. Role of health in developing resources. Now, firstly we are going for the growth of the population. What do you know about the growth of the population? It means that the growth rate can be negative if the total population decrease. It can be positive if the population increase during the given period. Now here I told you that according to the census 2001 and 11, 2:134%. It means death rate are gone down, death rate are decreased, and increase in the birth rate. Secondly, better medical facilities in India, good health. Main indicators of the health are death rate, birth rate, infant mortality, and nutrition and life expectancy. Death rate in India has rapidly declined, 25 per thousand population in 1951 and 8 per thousand population in 2011. Role of education in developing human resource. Education is main and important key point. If the peoples get suitable education, they can develop the capacity and convert the various daily uses